Small chops are one of the fastest selling snacks. You can start with very little capital and grow into a very big business. In this video, I will show you how to make samosa and spring roll, how to cost them and how to package them, and also marketing strategies that work. Let's start. We are going to start with making samosas. In a bowl, you are going to add 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, half tablespoon of oil, and then you are going to add water. Your water should be equal to the flour you add into your bowl. Simple as that. Because for these samosas, we are using the liquid method of making samosas. So you're just going to mix the dry ingredients with the water, mix everything together. You can see that is just too thick for us to use, so I'm going to add a bit of water, mix it together, and when you get this, yes, this is actually the perfect consistency you want for your liquid dough. So this is ready to be done. You are now going to get a non-stick pan, specifically non-stick pan, and on low heat you're just going to use a brush to apply the liquid dough, the liquid batter, on your fry pan. Simple as ABC. So you can see that there are some spaces. I'll try to close those spaces so that it's not leave holes in my samosa or my spring roll, whatever I wanted to use this wrap for. So after it's not up to a minute, you should get this type of wrap. Yes, that one is ready. You can see how simple it is to do. So let's try this a second time again. On very low heat, you are just going to use your brush to apply the liquid batter on your fry pan. Please, very low heat. If not, this thing will dry and it will be flaky. You don't want it to dry, you still want it to be a bit soft, you get, so that when you fold it won't break. Yes, that's what you want. Some people use their hand. I actually can't use my hand because it will be too hot for me. So I'm going to cut the wrap. For this wrap, I'm using it to make samosa and spring roll, but we're going to first make samosa. I'm going to cut the wrap into 3 strips. So I'm cutting the edges so that they will be straight to fold and our samosa will not come out loop-sided. So this is actually one wrap. And then we're going to just fold like 1/3 of the wrap, fold it, you can see how I did it, into 2, place it on the other side of it, you can see, then yes, drop it on it, and then apply your batter. Your liquid batter is just flour and water, that's just it, to seal it. So that will serve as your glue to this. So you just carry the outer parts, should I say gum, and glue and seal it. Yes, so it will leave like a pouch in this thing. You can see the pouch. So that's where you are going to put your samosa filling, and your samosa filling comprises of meat, carrots, and spring onion. I will actually be posting a video on how to make samosa and spring roll from scratch, how to make the filling. There are 2 methods, so I'll teach you the 2 methods in my next video after this. Just be expecting. So we're just going to fold this. You can see how easy it actually is to make your samosa. So I folded it and I'm going to apply the liquid dough on it. Sorry, I normally say liquid dough, liquid paste on it, and then we are going to seal it. Simple as ABC. You can see it has formed the shape. So one is down. So let's try the second one. Let me stop talking so that you can just see it. So you can see how flexible these wraps are. Very easy to manipulate because they are soft, they are not hard and distant, but this will actually come out to be really crunchy. Let's make spring roll. For this spring roll, you need a full sheet, a whole wrap for the spring roll so that it will form well, and then you are going to place it on a flat surface. Add your spring roll filling, which are just vegetables. For samosas is meat filling, for spring roll it's vegetable filling. So you are going to roll it with the filling inside of it, and then take the edges, because you want the edges to be neat. You're going to take them, fold them into two, and then just continue rolling. I've already applied the flour paste on the end of that dough, or the end of the sheet. So you just wrap tightly and seal. So let's move on to the next step, which is frying our spring roll and samosa. In a pot, you are going to add vegetable oil, and then you are going to add your spring roll and your samosas. This process should not take you more than 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, it should have turned a bit brown, and then you just pack them out of the vegetable oil. And the beautiful thing about this small chops frying is that it doesn't consume a lot of vegetable oil, so it will conserve costs too. So this is the samosa after frying, and this is the spring roll after frying. You can see how crunchy and beautiful it looks. So now let's cost our products. What did we use to make these samosas and spring roll? We used flour for the wraps. So we are going to start for wraps. For flour, we used 2 cups of flour, which cost 500 naira. 1 cup of flour cost 250. And salt, I used a teaspoon of salt. I just calculated it. It can't even be 15 naira. It should be less than 15 naira. Oh, I'm using Nigerian naira. So yes, that's why it's in naira. So for the filling, we're going to use oil. A bottle of oil costs 2,000 naira. Then we're going to use spring onions, which costs 200 naira, just one spring onion. Then we're going to use carrots, which costs 300 naira. So this is according to what I want to use for my fillings. So for the meat, I'm going to use 1,500 naira worth of meat. For cabbage, I'm going to use 400 naira cabbage. And for gas, I'm not frying up to 15 minutes, so that should cost me about 1,000 naira for a kg of gas. So green pepper will go at the cost of 400 naira. So the total of these, drum roll, 6,550 naira. Let's calculate how many samosas and spring roll you are going to get from these measurements up. For 2 cups of flour, you should be able to get 10 wraps. Yes, if you follow this liquid dough method, you should be able to get 10 wraps of sheets. So for 10 wraps of sheets, how many samosas do we think you can get from it? If we divide these 10 wraps into 3 strips, you should be able to get 30 samosas from 10 wraps of sheets. Or let's now do spring roll. So for 10 wraps of sheets, how many spring roll and samosas are we going to get? If we use 5, we're going to get 15 samosas, and if we use 5, we're going to get 5 spring roll. Simple, easy. So for packaging and marketing, packaging sells your product even before people taste it. You can actually add simple stickers that consist of your brand name and phone number for people to be able to get through to you. And the beauty about small chops is that it can be sold in the raw version. Like you can just sell samosa and spring roll sheets. Yes, people buy that and people sell. You can actually sell this, that you have already put the filling and everything, the samosa without frying and the spring roll without frying. And the best way to preserve it is putting it in a freezer, so you can also calculate your electricity costs too. So who are your target audience? Your target audience are event planners, caterers, offices that order snacks in bulk. With consistent taste and good service, your customer base will keep on growing, and this business is profitable. Like, you make more money when you get orders in bulk than just little orders, because this is actually very quick, easy way with little capital to make money. So now let's do another packaging. You can also package this into a foil plate for your customers. You can add spring roll, you can add like 2 or 3 spring rolls to it to just sell. Consistency pays, and beautiful presentations actually sell. You can post on your WhatsApp status, tell your neighbors that, hello, I make small chops, and that's how you get customers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and you can check my other videos. Thanks for watching.